Welcome to Classic Value Investors and Microcap Explosions. This is Mariusz Konieczny. Hey, you see the free hands now? Got a microphone, boom. So hopefully the experience continues to be better. Okay, I got a Morningstar story for you today. Again, amazes me what people can come up with. But here's the story. So I went to lunch with one of my friends who made about $100,000 on Oracle and was with me during the fiasco of the mining stocks. So he lost some money on that. And then I told him about Oracle when it was below 10 cents. So because of the experience that he had with the mining stocks, he wasn't too excited about Oracle. And I wasn't really too excited to tell him about Oracle. But yes, so he got a position, and I don't know, he put maybe like a 10 grand into it and made like 100,000 or maybe even he put a little bit less in it. I don't really know, but I know he made about $100,000 on it. So he thought he would take me out to lunch because, he made all this money. So as we're sitting and talking about various different things, of course, the topic went on to some stocks. So I told him about, some things that I'm doing, some deals like private placements that we did. And, as you are with your friends, you share the story, you share the ticker symbol. And he's not, by the way, a member of Microcap Explosions, but he's a professional, makes decent money, follows the traditional investing philosophy, having an investment advisor and stuff like that. So anyway, I told him about two of my positions that I am involved in, gave him the ticker symbols and gave him a little bit of a story and, went home. And then he starts texting me to make sure that he has the right ticker symbol and things like that. So I gave him the right ticker symbol. And a lot of times, some of my names, if they're international stocks, they might have a ticker symbol for the particular exchange, and then they will have a ticker symbol for like what it trades on OTC. So they might have two ticker symbols. So I gave him the ticker symbols, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to have the ticker symbol so that I can, research them on Morningstar." And I about dropped off my chair. I'm like, Morningstar? Are you fucking kidding me? Morningstar. Like, if you guys have been watching my videos, especially the video series on what is a great business, and when I talk about the bigger names, I use Morningstar. I type in the ticker symbol and I use it for a return on equity, margins, profit margins, just to see the financials, how it goes, just as an illustration. But it never occurred to me that someone would would take some of the small cap names that we discuss on Microcap Explosions and want to look them up on Morningstar. And I was just shocked. Like, how can you even think that Morningstar will have anything useful on these kinds of names? Think about it. Morningstar is a business, okay? It's a research business. By the way, they're not on my good side because in 2008, I actually applied to Morningstar as a research analyst, and they didn't hire me. So, they're not on my good side. But anyway, besides that, I'm not taking it personally anymore, I guess. Or maybe I still am. Anyway, so they're a business, right? They're a business that sell on a subscription basis. So they have analysts in the house, right? And each analyst is assigned to cover particular names, right? And then they update them, they do their valuation, blah, blah, blah. And then they sell their research, right? So think about it. If you're Morningstar and what kind of companies are you going to cover? You're going to cover companies that are big. You're going to cover companies that a lot of people pay attention to, right? That's what you're going to cover. And you're not going to cover the names that I look for, okay? The micro cap, the small cap stock, the ones that are going to go crazy if we're right, they're not going to cover them because what kind of audience do they have? What are they going to hire an analyst to cover some micro cap and then two people are going to be interested in their research? No, it doesn't make any sense. So they don't cover names like this. They might have some financial data because it's all automatic. They might have, oh, here's what the revenues were, here's what this was, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, you type in a ticker symbol for a company like this, and they might give you basic information like this, and maybe a description of the company. That's it. How useful is that? It's completely useless because you look at it and you're like, oh, they're losing money or there's barely any revenues, or maybe the revenues went down from this year to another year. Like, don't even waste your time with services like this. That's why we go after small name companies, because nobody covers them, because nobody, it's not worth it for these big research companies, big institutions to even waste their time with names like this. That's why we can find alpha in names like this. That's why we can go there. We can call the CEO. We can do our scuttlebutt. We can call the customers. We can do our own research, and we can get an edge because nobody else is covering them. But it's just amazing to me that I understand the thinking behind it, that it's like, oh, I'm going to do my research. I'm going to go to Morningstar and find out if it's a good investment. Well, it's useless. It's useless. It's like, don't even bother. So then, of course, I said, look, if you truly want to know, like, what the thesis behind this is, and in other words, you don't want to just blindly buy these stocks based on what I said, like, take the $100,000 that you made, take part of it, and freaking subscribe to Microcap Explosions, But like, you tell it to your friends, and your friends think that you want money from them. It's like, I don't fucking care about your money. Like, it's for your own good. Because otherwise, you're going to buy the ticker symbol. You're not going to know why you bought the ticker symbol. The stock goes down 5%, and you're going to be texting me in the middle of the night, asking me a bunch of questions. And there's no way that I'm going to. What am I supposed to do? All the research that's on Microcap Explosions, like all the interviews, conference calls with the CEOs, or all the comments from members, like. It's on Microcap Explosions. I don't store it outside of Microcap Explosions. Are you crazy? If I'm going to store every video that I make, every interview that I make on my computer, in a week, my hard drive is going to be full. So I don't store it. And what do you want me to do? Take the interview, transcribe it, and text it to you because you're too cheap to pay $1,500 or you don't want to do it? It's like, it's for your own good. Like, I don't care about your money. I just gave you the ticker symbol, so go ahead and buy it. I told you why I like it. Go ahead and buy it. Now, if you want to find out more, then here's an avenue. Here's your Morningstar. Microcap Explosions is your Morningstar. All the research is there. All the conference calls are there. All the interviews are there. All the write-ups are there. Comments from other members, it's all there. Fucking go there and subscribe to it. And no, it's not going to be free. I don't care if you're my friend. It's not going to be free. You know why? Because if you don't work for something, you don't think it's valuable. And so nobody gets, not even my friends, nobody gets to Microcap Explosion for free. If you want it for free, go and do your research. I give you the ticker symbol. Go and do your research. Go and do your scuttlebutt. Go and do this. I already gave you the ticker symbol if you're my friend, but you're not getting it for free. But this comment with Morningstar, it just shows you that, like, the population in general has no clue about how investing works. And I'm talking about someone that's a professional, like a professional, meaning he's either a doctor, lawyer, engineer, someone who makes a lot of money. And they don't have a fucking clue about how investing works, how the industry works, how they sell you services, how you can get alpha. They don't have a fucking clue. What about the people that work at Best Buy? What about the people that are not professionals? I mean, as society, as the world, we are so fucked when it comes to investment knowledge. I mean, I don't even know where to start. It's like, but this is good news for us who, take the time and understand the industry, how it works, where the inefficiencies are. Because in schools, they still teach them the markets are efficient. When I went to IU, my teacher was teaching me the markets are efficient. How crazy and stupid this is. How are they efficient? Like the names that I look at, efficient, nobody even knows what's going on. You pick up the phone and you do some research and you uncover the whole thing and they tell me they're efficient. It's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. But anyway, that's my Morningstar story. I hope you don't think that going to Morningstar, looking up some of the names that I cover is a good idea. But hey, let me know your thoughts below the video in the comments section. Thanks for watching.